Hello, hello, yogis, and welcome to our Tuesday Awaken practice. My name is Jill Enticknap, and I'm the creator and founder of Yogi Institute, and I'm super, super happy to have you here. Happy June, happy beginning of a new month. And what that means at Yogi Institute is that we start a whole new series of sequences. So each month, each type of yoga gets a different sequence. So we continue to evolve with our practice. So this month, we're focused on balance. And so I thought, what better Kriya than to do the Nahibi Kriya for Prana and Apana. So because Prana and Apana is all about balance. Prana and Apana, Prana is taking in and Apana is letting go. So if we think of that in the physical sense, the breath, we're taking in oxygen, we're letting go of carbon dioxide. When we think about digestion, we're taking in food and we're letting go of the parts of the food that we don't need. When we think about our immune system, we're taking in what we need in order to create our lymph nodes and create our immunity cells, and we are getting rid of any foreign invaders. So the body is full of prana and apana systems, and this kriya will help us to balance out those systems. So we're going to start by tuning in like we always do. Let's rub our palms together and start to get present to the heat that we have the ability to create. We are creators. We are our greatest teachers. Our body is our greatest teacher. And the opening chant, Om Namo Gurudev Namo, translates to, I bow to the wisdom within. So as we open up our practice, we're really tapping into that internal teacher. And what that means is as we go through these movements, if there's anything that doesn't feel right for you, really give yourself permission to change or modify in any way that feels better and best in your body. Let's bring our thumbs into our sternum. Inhale, get nice and tall. Exhale, let it all go. And again, inhale, get nice and tall. Exhale, let it all go. And let's chant a big inhale. Om Namo Om Namo Om Take a moment to bow to that inner teacher, to bow to the teachers who have come before us, who have passed this practice down to us at one time verbally from pupil to student, and now maybe more in a more public way, being grateful for that access to this ancient wisdom. Flutter your eyes open and let's come into our first movement. So life nerve stretch variation. Sit with the right leg out and the left foot pressing into the right calf. Grip the big toe on the right foot with the thumbs of both hands. The thumbs of both hands, all right? And pressing against the toenail, first press 2 fingers, both hands, applying pressure against the soft part of the toe. Pull back the big toe, stretch the spine straight, tuck the chin, cavity above the chest. Begin breath of fire. All right. So, breath of fire, inhales and exhales through the nose. Stay nice and tall through the spine. Really feel into the sensation that you feel through the back of the leg here. And inhales and exhales through the nose, breath of fire. And come through center. Let's switch out our legs. Tucking the right foot in, left foot comes out. Press both thumbs into the toenail of the big toe. And what I love about breath of fire is that you decide the intensity, the pace, the rhythm of your breath of fire and what feels good for you in this moment. So maybe you noticed in the last set, I was breathing quite a quick breath of fire, but just know that you can slow it down and choose what feels right for you. And inhale through center. We're going to shift right onto our backs into buttock kicks. Fun, right? So you're going to kick your own butt here. So you inhale, exhale, kick your foot into your own butt. Inhale, exhale, kick your foot into your own butt. Maybe you do both at the same time. Kicking your own butt. Linking breath to movement. According to the manual, this is really good for your digestion. I think everyone needs a good butt kicking every once in a while. And sometimes we rely on others to do that for us. Here we're just doing it for ourselves. And let's bring the knees into the chest, gently rock side to side. Flip your palms, palm facing down, and we're going to press one foot forward, pull it back, press the other, pull it back. You can keep your head resting on the floor, linking your breath to your movement as you press forward, press back, link breath to movement. And then we're going to rock ourselves up and shift ourselves forward into our plank pose. So for our plank pose, we want our shoulders stacked right over our wrists. Zip the legs up together, press through your palms. Let's come back to our breath. Press the mat away, feel the floor press back. Let's do breath of fire here. Keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down onto your knees. Let's breathe. Press yourself forward and turn over onto your back for stretch pose. Lie on your back, push the base of the spine into the ground, bring the feet together, raise the heels 6 inches, raise the head and shoulders 6 inches, stare at your toes with arms stretched out, pulling at the toes. In this position, you can hold briefly, inhale, exhale, completely apply Mula Bandh, and inhale, relax. So we're just lifting up, hovering the heels, hovering the back, reaching forward. Usually we do breath of fire, but it doesn't actually indicate for us to do breath of fire here. So I'm going to leave that up to you. If you want to do breath of fire again, feel free. Let's inhale, activate Mula Bandh, squeeze up and in, hold, 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 hold. And exhale, let everything sink into the floor. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. And again, deep breath in, full breath out. Grab the backs of your legs and rock yourself up into an easy seat, cross-legged. Grounding down into your easy seat, getting nice and tall. So this is called heart center stretch for healing. So spread the arms at an angle of 60 degrees parallel to the ground as if to receive someone. Spread and tense the fingers. Take a few long, deep breaths. Maybe you imagine your favorite person and they're approaching you and you're going to give them the biggest hug. Maybe you need a hug and you're ready to approach yourself, to engage yourself. Inhale, bring the fingertips into tight fists. Slowly bring the fists into the center of the chest as if bringing in great weight. When they reach the center of the chest, exhale forcefully. Repeat this. So opening up, bringing it in forcefully, opening it up, bringing it in forcefully, opening it up, bringing it in forcefully, opening it up, bringing it in. Continue with this. Inhale as you open, exhale as you bring it in. Inhale as you open, exhale as you bring it in. And then open up, tense the fingers, bring it in long and deep, spread it out wide. Hold here for a moment. And then slow and controlled, bring the hands in 4 inches away from each other at the chest, palms facing each other, fingers pointing, facing upward. Staring at the space between the palms, feel the energy flow between the hands. Continue long, deep breaths in this position. And let the palms be drawn together. Press the palms together. Close down your eyes and focus on your third eye gaze, that space between your brows, that space of inner knowing, that space of intuition. Connect to long, deep breaths. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees come wide, and we're going to start to shift forward, bringing our forehead and our hands toward the floor. I invite you to put your hands on the floor and then rest your forehead on your thumbs. Slowly bring yourself up. Let's come back into a seated position. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, bring your hands onto your shoulders. Let's inhale to the left and exhale to the right. And let's change direction of the breath. Inhale to the right, exhale to the left. Back through center. Let's let the hands come down. Inhale the shoulders up to the ears and exhale, roll them down the back. And again, inhale as you lift, exhale as you lower. Inhale as you lift, exhale as you lower. Two more. And let's shift ourselves down onto our back as we come into our final resting pose. If there is a final resting pose that feels best in your body, maybe that is bringing the feet onto the floor and the knees together. Maybe it's butterfly pose. I invite you to take a big breath in for the count of 10, and then a full breath out for the count of 10. Big breath in. Full breath out. Big breath in. Full breath out. Just allow yourself to be here and absorb your practice. Inhales and exhales through the nose. Each exhale, allowing yourself to sink more deeply into the floor. See if there's anywhere you can release and let go. And I invite you to repeat in your mind the word balance. Balance. I invite you to repeat in your mind, I invite balance into my life. I invite balance into my life. And before we move on with the rest of our day, I invite you to get curious and ask yourself, where would I like to experience more balance in my life? Where would I like to experience more balance in my life? And take a few deep breaths and just allow yourself to sit with that question and see what comes up. Get curious and see what comes up. Let's bring some movement, wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes, roll the wrists, roll the ankles. Draw the knees in toward the chest, gently rock side to side. Grab the backs of your knees, rock yourself all the way back up into a seated position. Press your palms together, tuck your chin to your chest. Closing out our class as we always do with the long time sun blessing and one long Satnam. Let's say the long time sun blessing once for us, may the long time sun shine upon me, and then once for everyone else, you. So you can say it out loud or listen. May the long time sun shine upon me, all love surround me, and the pure light within me guide my way on. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Big breath in. Sa nam. Satnam and namaste. Thank you so much for being here today, for sharing in this practice, for allowing me to share this practice with you. Open your eyes, open your heart, open your mind to where you can see more balance in your life as the month goes on. The light, the love, the wisdom in me sees, honors, reflects, and encourages the light, the love, the wisdom in you. Namaste. I hope to see you again on your mats very, very soon. All new sequences this week in all classes. Have a wonderful rest.